In this video, we're going to discuss how to stop massive bleeding in a junctional wound of the femoral artery near the groin. Okay, it's a V shape. All right, the first thing that you need to do is you need to expose the wound. So you need to cut away the clothing, open it up, see what you're working with. The next thing you need to do is apply pressure. Now, in this video, I'm just going to explain to you a brief overview of the process of how to stop massive bleeding. In the other videos, I'll go over each detail more clearly, and so you will understand better. Okay, but for now, understand that you need to apply pressure now with a knee. If they have a broken pelvis, you need to use a fist or the palm of your hand. Okay, and I'll explain to you in another video why that is important. But for now, we're going to use the knee to stop massive bleeding. Now we will prepare our pieces of hemostatic, gauze, and pressure bandage so that we can stop the bleeding. Okay, so apply pressure while you're getting your hemostatic ready. Okay, I have it ready. I'm going to be simulating it with gauze because I want to use this package for training. So here we go. Here's going to be your hemostatic. You're going to wrap it around your finger like so, and you're going to be aiming it towards the heart, okay? All the bleeding is coming from the heart, so that's the source of bleeding. So we're going to be pushing up towards the heart the whole time, releasing a little bit at a time like this. All right, and then when you're done with hemostatic, you're going to maintain pressure with fingers or your hand while you're getting ready your regular gauze, okay? So I got my gauze here. I'm going to apply pressure with my knee. I'm going to wrap this around my finger for regular gauze, and I'm going to go right back into stuffing the wound from top to bottom towards the heart. Okay, you need to apply as much gauze as possible because the whole wound needs to be stuffed full of gauze. And even after you're done with one roll of gauze, you may need 2 or 3 or 4 or however big the wound is. Okay, so that's the important thing. I filled up my wound completely with gauze. It cannot fit anymore. All right. So now I need to apply pressure. All right, we're going to put the knee back on there for 3 to 5 minutes, okay? With hemostatic, because I have hemostatic, I will apply it for 3 to 5 minutes. Now, if I don't have hemostatic, I need to apply pressure for about 7 to 10 minutes. In another video I will explain why, okay? So, for 3 to 5 minutes, you have your hands free to work on the rest of her body if there's anything else that's wrong, okay? After about 3 to 5 minutes of massive pressure, you can inspect the wound to see if it's still bleeding. If it's still bleeding, squirting blood, and pooling a lot of blood, you need to apply 3 to 5 minutes more of pressure. Just like this, and continue to do the rest of your work. All right, 3 to 5 minutes is over. You check again, and you see the bleeding has lessened, okay? At this point, you can get your pressure bandage, okay? Because you need to maintain pressure over this wound to stop the bleeding. And you cannot just keep your knee on there all day. So you have a pressure bandage, okay? While any time that you need to move your hands off of the wound, make sure that you have a knee down there to keep the pressure. So this is what a pressure bandage looks like. There's usually a pad right here, big white pad. This is a 6-inch. They come in smaller and 3 inches, right? I don't know the centimeters, but this is a bigger end, okay? And then they have larger ones for abdominal pads. This is just a regular 6-inch pressure bandage. It has a clip here. It has a pad here, and inside there's a clip in there as well. And I will show you how it goes. So because this wound is right over that V shape that I spoke about earlier, like this, right? You need to apply this bandage right over it. See how it's not horizontally, it's not vertically, but it's diagonally in line with that V shape. Okay, see how it's in line with that V shape? All right, so, and it doesn't matter if you start here or you start here, okay? The 3 main important rules for a pressure bandage is wide, that is tight, and that the pad is over the wound. Okay, if the casualty is awake and conscious, she can assist in holding the pressure bandage for you while you get everything ready. Okay, so this is just how I wrap the pressure bandage. There's many other ways to do it. This is just how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to go just like this underneath her leg. I'm going to ask her to release her hand, put it back. Okay, put it back on here for me. Okay, good. I'm going to go over to the other side. I'm going to wrap it up on her buttocks. I'm not going to go up on her waist. I'm going to go straight horizontally. Okay? So, here comes a controversial topic. There is a clip right here. A lot of doctors, medics, and instructors like to use this clip like so. Okay? and then they like to fold it back and whatever. Anyway, 2 reasons why I don't like it. 1, it has teeth. And I don't know if you can tell, but the teeth are already making holes into my pressure bandage. Okay? It can make holes and mess up the pressure bandage. Second, this clip is only held by glue. So it can come undone quickly and it will remove the pressure and the bleeding will continue. So me, as an instructor, I teach students to not use it, to just go over it. Just like that. Now we want to cover it so it doesn't get caught up on anything in the future. So we're just going to go over just like that and go back underneath her leg. Okay, around her buttocks. Go horizontally just like this, not above the waist, not below the waist, just straight up horizontally. Okay, you can lift her up if you need to. You can pull her side to side as you see fit. Okay, now the next part is this. Okay, it has clips at the end. All right, and you need to maintain that pressure. If you do not clip these clips, then it will come undone and the bleeding will continue. So I just connect this piece and that piece like that, and it will stop the bleeding. It will maintain pressure. Now, at the end of this, it's okay to create holes. For me, it's okay because then I will know for certain that it will stay just like that. Okay? Now we come back here. All right, just like with tourniquets, there's extra pieces that can get caught up on anything. We want to put it just like that. Okay? So the main thing is this. The artery is a V shape, like this. Okay? The pad is over the wound. It's over that V shape, just like that. Okay? This is where the wound is. All right? It's tight. It's wide, as you can see. It's wide, as wide as possible. It's tight. It's wide, and the pad is over the wound, just like that. Okay? So that would be an acceptable way to stop the massive bleeding on a junctional wound in the femoral artery near the groin.